They rumble by with the lights out, so we're going racing. Mark Pagel and David O'Keefe off the front row. Paul Carlish and Alex Jenner off the second row. Third row is Jeff Bingham. Outside of him is Maury Williams, and right at the back is Frank Armstrong. Heading up the main straightaway for a start, off and running we go. David O'Keefe on the outside, Mark Pagel down on the inside, gets the better of the jump. Paul Carlish trying to go with him. David O'Keefe being shuffled back a little bit as he's caught on the outside. Moves to the outside of Paul Carlish again. Bit of a touch and the nose cone comes off car number 56. Mark Pagel is the race leader. Paul Carlish, David O'Keefe minus the nose cone, holds on to position number 3. Next one behind him is Alex Jenner in front of Jeff Bingham. We go back then to Frank Armstrong, and at the pack is Maury Williams. Mark Pagel stretching the legs just a little bit to try and break open the field. The lights have come on yellow. Send the push truck down to pick up the nose cone, David O'Keefe's nose cone. Out. Super Sedan feature rolls up the main straightaway, off and running. Mark Pagel, Paul Carlish, David O'Keefe, Alex Jenner. That's the way they head around the top corner with Frank Armstrong, the next one in car 53. Back then to Jeff Bingham, and at the back is Maury Williams. We've lost Alex Jenner in the hairpin corner, turning it around. Can he keep the car mobile? Maury Williams trying desperately as well. The yellow lights are on. On is car number 4. Watch for a green one as we head up the main straightaway. Off and running we go. Mark Pagel, Paul Carlish in front of David O'Keefe. The next one there is Frank Armstrong. They've dropped off Jeff Bingham straight away, and Alex Jenner has gone straight to the infield in car number 6 with Maury Williams at the back, through the hairpin and up the main straightaway. And it's Mark Pagel trying desperately to get rid of Paul Carlish, who is stuck to him a little bit this time through the top corner as they head down the back straightaway. Mark Pagel, Paul Carlish, David O'Keefe in there with Frank Armstrong. Next one would be Maury Williams, and right at the back is Jeff Bingham. Through the top corner and down the back straightaway, it is still Mark Pagel to the better of Paul Carlish, who's sticking on him. Frank Armstrong having a little bit of a think about a pass on David O'Keefe. Looking for that third placing. Through the dipper they go. David O'Keefe is in there. Frank Armstrong gives him a little bit of a nudge. Brings himself undone and onto the infield, and will go to the back of the pack with Mark Pagel, the race leader, over Paul Carlish. Back then we go to David O'Keefe, Maury Williams in front of Jeff Bingham, and now right at the back is Frank Armstrong. So they're spread out pretty well all around the racetrack, with Mark Pagel still trying to break the shackles of Paul Carlish. But Carlish won't give it away. He's still trying hard back there in second place, still chasing him in car number 75. A long way back now in third place will be David O'Keefe in car number 56, as we've got a problem in the hairpin. Off and running at the restart. Mark Pagel, Paul Carlish, David O'Keefe. That's the way they head down the back chute. in front of Maury Williams, with Frank Armstrong the next one. And a long way back then to Jeff Bingham. But at the moment, Mark Pagel making every post a winner to the better of Paul Carlish, who doesn't seem to be able to close that gap anything on him. Back then in third place is still David O'Keefe. Behind him is Maury Williams. And then Frank Armstrong is car number 53. And right at the back is Jeff Bingham in car number 7. Through the hairpin still for Mark Pagel. Puts another lap down on the journey. Paul Carlish, I think, has given up the chase with 7 laps remaining. David O'Keefe is still chasing hard. Maury Williams, then we go back to Frank Armstrong. Now they're coming up quickly to put a lap on Jeff Bingham as Mark Pagel underneath the start-finish line in front of Paul Carlish. David O'Keefe puts another lap down, as does Maury Williams. Frank Armstrong and Jeff Bingham. It's still by how far for Mark Pagel in car number 4. Paul Carlish has probably given up the chase. Can't close the gap. David O'Keefe has dropped off from Paul Carlish as well. Maury Williams looking to try and close the gap up on David O'Keefe, unable to do so. And in there too is Frank Armstrong, and they put a lap on Jeff Bingham as Mark Pagel arrives at the hairpin corner in car number 4. Up the main straightaway he comes. Paul Carlish would be the next one. David O'Keefe in a fairly safe third place at the moment from Maury Williams and Frank Armstrong. Up the main straightaway, can't be too many laps left in the event as Mark Pagel goes by. In fact, 2 to go for Mark Pagel in front of Paul Carlish. David O'Keefe is hoping that the front end stays together because the bonnet starting to wobble around. Something awful on car number 56 as he heads down the back straight away. The white flag out and 1 to go for Mark Pagel to the better of Paul Carlish. Next one through there is David O'Keefe with the bonnet flapping around as they head into the hairpin for the last time. It is Mark Pagel in the Super Sedan feature event from Paul Carlish. Back in third place will be David O'Keefe getting across the line in car 56. Maury Williams would be the next one. And Frank Armstrong with Jeff Bingham, the last one to greet the judge. Mark Pagel, too good. The lights went green and he disappeared in the distance.